Next to last vlog of the month, so I'm just gonna make it brief. America and the world are still getting over a very tragic Sunday, and I'm not talking about the Grammys. NBA great Kobe Bryant, his daughter Gianna, and 7 others perished in a helicopter crash in the mountains, or in the valley. It's never easy when you lose a figure as epic and prominent as Kobe Bryant. He's one of the NBA's greatest hoop stars, but he was also a mentor, an entrepreneur, a budding film producer, and author. But the tragedy is that his middle daughter, Gianna, aka Gigi, was lost in the crash too. My condolences to his widow, as well as the families of the passengers and the pilot who perished. And it says a lot about Kobe when he's mourned throughout the world from his fellow NBA greats, Dr. Shaq Fu, D. Wade, Tracy McGrady, and King LeBron shedding tears for him, to even getting glowing statements from NBA elders such as Kareem, Elgin Baylor, Charles Oakley, and countless others. Kobe's passing even transcended the sports universe when Russell Wilson led the NFL in a prayer for Kobe and his family. But sadly, even death brings out your trolls. For certain media outlets chose to dive into the 2003 sexual assault allegations against Kobe, forgetting that Kobe was accused but not charged, and his accuser recanted her statement and was later shamed. She only wanted to come up. Yes, Kobe admitted to a one-night stand with the girl, but as far as that, nothing else happened. Since that time, Kobe reconciled with his wife Vanessa, and she gave him 2 more girls. The media outlets who did this will not be mentioned, but those reporters should be shamed and drummed out. It's insulting. The man has not been dead but barely 3 days, and already you wish to smear him. It just shows that in this day and age, the media has no sense of decorum. Case in point, they uplifted Ubum, the great orange simp, the current occupant in the White House. And getting towards election season, Iowa is the first to see if they can bring in a champion from the Democratic Party, followed by New Hampshire, Nevada, and South Carolina. I've said this several times, but I'm ready to stand behind either a strong woman or a wise old man than to live under a buffoon who will ultimately destroy us. But my warning to the DCCC, don't mess up this election for whoever the nominee becomes. Don't rig it for your candidate. Because if you had not noticed the past 3.5 years, it did not work so well for Americans. And I'm one of those Americans who got left behind. I'm fighting to get back on track. You messed it up for me. as well as the GOP who allowed this fool to steal your party. The impeachment trials are going on. I also want to give a warning to the Republican majority in the Senate. You need to reevaluate your priorities and figure out which is most important, the love of power or the love of country. Your current standard bearer has run this country's reputation into the ground with his bigotry, his idolatry, his philandering, his meandering cowardice, and his possible other offenses, ranging from grand larceny to sexual assault. Is this the standard bearer you want for your party? Is this the role model that you want children to emulate? Republicans need to do a lot of soul searching. And neoliberals, particularly those in the Democratic establishment, you need to quit worrying about trying to get a win or recapture that lightning in a bottle. Yes, the Obama administration was historic, but you had a flawed candidate in Hillary Clinton who felt that she was entitled. And look where we are. But I also want to remember Chris Dolman, who was a defensive end for the Vikings. He recently passed away due to a brain aneurysm. Condolences to his family.